I'm a day early and a minute late. What can I say? All right, let's make sure that technology is cooperating with us. That certainly looks like a stream. And that certainly looks like a stream. So, without further ado, I think we're ready to rock and or roll. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Took me a second to figure that one out there. We're gonna be playing some Darkest Dungeon 2 because I think tomorrow I'm probably not going to stream. And I am itching to get back to some Darkest Dungeon. So, without further ado, let's get rocking and rolling. Hey PS, welcome, welcome. Oh, it feels good to be getting back to Darkest Dungeon, for sure. We had a tough loss that last game, but we're gonna make up for it now. Back onto the road we go, looking for a little bit of redemption after a close defeat in the last one. We really were mastery starved in that last game. That was the big warning sign. But we're gonna try to mix things up. I'm excited for more chapters, I will say. I think the February patch, is it coming with the Cove? I can't remember. I think the Cove might be coming with the February patch, which I'm very excited for. New monsters and new baddies. So, but let's see what our roster looks like. I'm very tempted to not motivated to do much, but a high % chance for affinity changes. No Cove in the next patch. I should go back and look at the patch notes. PS, what do we have to look forward to? I think permanent hero upgrades were on the horizon. Was that up and coming? Slugger and the Yips, I'm not so interested in. Peacemaker, I like the idea of. Slayer of Cadavers and Fear of Cadavers. You don't see that every day. More enemies. Well, that'll be good. Resilient is fine. Resilient is like a bad Sanguine. Second Wind and the Runs. Slayer of Pillagers and Flawed Release. Ooh, oh yeah, spiders and worms and things, right? So okay, so I'm not seeing too much else outside of Peacemaker that's getting me too excited. Fragile's a pretty awful perk. I'm tempted to try to avoid. Okay, I'm gonna go Hellion. I'm curious about Bookburner, but not so sure. Looks like we're not picking up the Leper. The Runs is a bit of a bummer on the Jester. I'm kind of tempted to pick up the Man-at-Arms. Slayer of Cadavers and Fear of Cadavers is interesting. Now we need a damage dealer. I can never make the Runaway work. Realistically speaking, everyone dies. If party HP is less than 25% at the start of turn, then 15... That's a very... Seems like that's going to come into effect very infrequently. We could try to make a Grave Robber work, or we could try and make an Occultist that doesn't have to focus on healing work. I'm still trying to make the Occultist work. Right now, we're going to rely on either Barristan or the Hellion to do our stress healing, which is always a little dicey. Hey, Zach, welcome. I can absolutely do that.
One must embrace it.
This is an interesting team. Let's give this a go. we should do skills quickly here. So Theodoric, the man at arms, I will add Theodoric. There we be. And for the man at arms, I like Retribution. We're going to keep Bolster for the moment. I don't think Rampart is too interesting. Yeah, I'll probably leave this as is. I'm a big Hold the Line fan. Except I'm not as excited about it given the fact that I really want to keep our Hellion in slot 1. I might grab Strategic Withdrawal, actually, as a way to get him out of position 1 if push comes to shove. Then over here, we're going to keep toe-to-toe, certainly. Well, are we going to keep... Yeah, are we going to keep toe-to-toe? We might not. Barbaric Yop definitely comes off. If it bleeds, comes off. Howling End we're going to pick up. And then actually, yeah, we have Bolster here. Gosh, Bolster is not very good. Neither is Raucous Revelry, if I'm being honest. Oh, excuse me, game. I'll pick up Adrenaline Rush. And then I think we can leave Rid Reconstitution off and Sacrificial Stab off for the moment. And I'm going to grab Chaotic Offering and Burning Stars. And then Ounce of Prevention I will take off. Incision I will take off. For Plague Grenade and Magnesium Rain for the moment. Alright. That'll get us started. Oh, my pleasure, Zach. I think these leaf piles before things get going are never lucrative leaf piles. Alright. 2 Whittling Tools is pretty weak sauce. We will take the damage trinkets, though, and at least for the moment, gonna slap them right on the Hellion. I'm not gonna use the Caltrops or the Anti-Venom right off the bat. The Crow's Nest is decent.
Scribbled hastily in the decaying margins of some long-forgotten tome.
Scribbled in blood. So hopefully Paracelsus is just going to become best friends with everyone. That's our hope with that quirk that they have. So let's get the Hellion some friends. I'm leaning towards an Infernal Torch run. I don't know if I'm going to slap it on at the first in. I'll probably carry it with me and make sure that we get a good start going. But yeah, I could get down with that. For sure. The old bridge approaches.
The winds whip more harshly on the far side of the brook.
I do think that we have a we don't have a great stress handling party. That would be our one weakness with going for a torch run, is we don't have a great way to handle incoming stress. But maybe crits will do it. Who knows? Just whack him. Oh, I forgot they nerfed. I don't think I've played with Barristan since they nerfed the man-at-arms damage. So this is what I don't like. Not having options. When you go for the Chaotic Offering, for fights like this where you don't want to use Chaotic Offering, Weakening Curse having a 1-turn cooldown is pretty lame. I guess we should put Sacrificial Stab back on the menu.
In crisis,
And we get our 1, which... So, we don't get any additional stress healing. Actually, we might get more stress healing out of Bolster if we upgrade it, so we'll probably do that. But let's give you... Binding Shadows having a forward 1 component is kind of a bummer. We're gonna go damage dealer, and we may swap vulnerability and weakening hexes in as we see fit. Okay, we're hoping for like a roast pig in the inn from the provisioner. Whiskey cask is good too. I won't turn that down. Hopefully it just makes us all BFFs. It was less procs than I was expecting, but looks like we're trending positively with almost everyone. Also, the whiskey cask doesn't give any stress healing? Huh. Curious. Okay, so let's compare the... So Barristan, okay, it is -2 stress, removes weaken and vulnerable. Versus Raucous Revelry is self -3 and everyone else -1. So Raucous Revelry would be the play if we were going for a taunt, but we're really going for Barristan here. So I'm going to upgrade Bolster as our stress healing option. Let's grab a new stagecoach design. I kind of like that one. Let's go with the old school afflicted setup. We're not going to pick up anything else here. Save our money. And oh, that looks really good. Turn start 25% chance for crit is nice. And all we have to do is win at least 3 resistance encounters, which we probably would do anyways. Let's go for that. I like that trinket. I think it's worth trying to do, even though the feature is I would argue the most difficult. We've never had the rotting tomato before. Okay, let's get out there. I know I have unequipped stagecoach items. We will we'll put on the Infernal Torch if we feel like we've gotten ourselves to a good place by the end of this first section. Like if our mastery is starting to pop off, etc. Thank you, Zach. Yeah, I'm jazzed about it. Okay, so can we even get 3 resistance encounters? And how much are we giving up? We can pick up a mastery here, something. And then we have a resistance encounter here that's a little awkward to get to, and 1 here. And 1 here. Okay, so I think we have some options. The academic studies can have such good rewards, but I think we go... Well, we could go here, here, and get 1 question mark also. I am torn. I think we go Hero's Shrine Unknown. Let's see what the party wants, though. Okay, I wanted the academics cash too. Let's hope we get a solid trinket. And let's hope that this wasn't something extra lucrative. Like that first round stun 25% chance is a pretty sweet trinket. Trying to think of the other academic study trinkets. Let's just hope we don't get a shambler fight right off the bat. Okay, so we have two chances. Oh, I don't remember the clock one. I don't know if we've gotten the clock one before. Yeah, I think those are both pretty. This is a very fast inseparable. Oversprung pocket watch, +5 speed. I'm going to put that on our man-at-arms for the moment, because I think getting up an early stun is good. Now, we definitely took some stress damage from that, but the I think the pocket watch is worth the sacrifice. And then let's get some combat items loaded up. Okay. Yeah, already getting a little nervous about our stress, but I am noticing Paracelsus is just is making friends at an alarming rate, it seems, which is alarming in the good way. So we'll do one of these two. We're at 74, so we almost get the full deal. Paracelsus, I'm selecting because the harm here isn't going to be as big a deal. Wow, we're getting a lot of really strong on-use items, which if we can hang on to some of them, would how are these two already fighting? If we can hang on to them, would be very valuable later on. But I don't think I'm gonna go out of my way not to use them. Okay, so everybody wants to go left. I think we have to do this for the aggregate stress healing. We'll never know what that was, but you don't want to fall too far behind the 8-ball stress-wise. And then we need the resistance encounter to get our 3, because I think the Rotten Tomato is absolutely worth the risk. Picking up more caltrops. We're getting lucky on the loot pinatas we're running over. The early hoarder is going to be extremely useful-less. Let's see. We could take the money. Our torch is pretty high, but I don't really want to ruin everybody's relationship. My fingers are crossed, Zach. Let's see. Okay, let's look at relationships. The volatility of relationships in this patch, I've said this multiple times before, but it's okay. So I'm between lose some torch and gain some money, which we might be able to take advantage of here. Yeah, let's do this. I don't like that we're getting 2 negative perks, but we do pick up some money, which we're going to spend at the hoarder, and I'm going to hope that most of the people want to go to the hoarder. Hello, let's go.
An elementary problem, is it not?
All right, nice. We got a good contingent asking for a hoarder. Those otherworldly monsters. Here's my tomato. Oh, you hate it when Howling End hits that weak. Magnesium Rain, probably. Oh, do they have a high fire resist and I just missed the memo? Certainly seems that way. Can I secure this kill? 3 to 6? Yeah. If we get one less attack coming in, that's probably for the best. Do love me some riposte.
The slow suffering begins.
So what's these guys' fire resist? I should have paid attention to this before. 35 burn resist? Yes, there's actually blue. So Zach, yes, I have quite a bit of Hades on the channel. Actually, there should be a playlist on my YouTube of me playing Hades. I love the game. I went as high as Heat 16 with a few combinations of weapons, and yeah. Really, really enjoyed it. Had a lot of success with it, actually, and had a lot of fun with it. Let's see. We'll do this for relationship. Okay, not bad.
The past is
pick up a few more relics that we'll be able to spend at the Hoarders, potentially. Because we haven't even hit our first resistance encounter. Paracelsus is just stressing me out.
He chatters incoherently.
He chatters
Prices remain fixed.
incoherently. Oh, I'm surprised you can get the Shambler's Eye here. I would very happily pick up the Corrupting Cleaver. I'm a little sad we're nowhere near having enough for that. But any of these... Book of Amorous Ballads. High chance of strong positive affinity. I might pick this up. I think it's worth grabbing that for the future. And now I will just be sad that we can't get the Cleaver. Ooh, that was a nice relationship bump. Blue, there's almost too much there for me to parse.
To arms, though it brings no satisfaction.
Okay, so it's fight or fight. Let's see. So these two were just inseparable. Not like 2 minutes ago. Weren't they? No, wait. Yeah. We had an inseparable and it's already gone now. That's too quick. I didn't do anything. What happened? Do tell Blue, because I just had one, so I'm very curious. All right, well, we're gonna fight. Yeah, I'm all ears. Please enlighten me. Because we just had one, and it seemed like it came out of nowhere. Like, I don't think I did anything. But obviously I'm wrong. Clearly I did do something. I just don't know what it was. But I've been watching my negative triggers. Like I've kept an eye on it. I haven't seen any blue pips pop up. Hey, Monk. Welcome. Let's see. I guess we just put some damage in here. We don't have a good third line. We can't quite bolster. Yeah, Zach, I think that's definitely the case. All right, well, now at least we can use bolster. Welcome to the stream, Monk. Are you a Darkest Dungeon 2 player? And if so, can you explain to me why I can't seem to keep a relationship to save my life anymore? All right. We need to slow our roll so that we can get a little bit of stress healing here. I don't know either. So that makes two of us. Might as well finish this one off. Well, I guess not finish it off because of Death's Door, but now finish it off. An invariable result. Alright, we picked up another speed trinket and a max hit point trinket. That's nice. 20% max HP is great on our man-at-arms. So we'll put that there. And then we'll toss a little speed on you. But yeah, I feel like there's a huge amount of volatility in our relationships. That's like more than my understanding should be. So like this could be, so there's a negative pop, right? But that's the first one I think I've seen in a bit. Every bump in the road. No time to waste. Oh, Howling End. You are so good to me. So I guess to murder hobos indeed. The most murdery of hobos. So Blue, when you, just to make sure I understand, when you say every bump in the road, do you mean hitting things along the road? Or do you mean just like the natural procs of exchange? Front mortar is such a pain. Well, we can bolster here. Let's hit ourselves with a bandage. Might as well bolster here. It doesn't really matter where we do. I'm just doing it for the stress heal. I don't know what your question mark in Monk, but I'm curious. It might be the things that Blue is saying. Blue has a Blue is sometimes all over the place with their observations. Let's see. I think we're one off here. So you think that hitting the piles actually causes more negative events? That's your theory? Because that's very interesting to me. You're already roasted. Gonna slow my roll here. Oh gosh. Battlefield Medicine is just too good. It's broken compared to all other heals in the game. Like the Rid Reconstitution at the 33% threshold with its unreliability is just trash. It's unfortunate, but the healing from it is just nightmarishly bad. Okay, so we haven't picked up any diseases. We have Fear of Cadavers, Book Burner, Lazy, I don't even know what that means. Lost in Time and Space, plus 8 speed, when stress damaged, 33% chance to lose, or to be sent to the back of the line, and then destroy one positive token 33% of the time. So, Blue, I just want to make sure, is this something that you are sure of and you have read somewhere, or is it just something, is this a theory that you're workshopping? I'm open to either, but I just want to make sure if I quote it to others that I am quoting it correctly. Let's see. For now, I'm going to put the... Actually, let's stack up the caltrops. We'll put the anti-venom here and get the laudanum on you. Do people hate you? Yeah, people are... Oh my gosh. The unfriendliness. Okay, not really sure. Okay. So yeah, so personally, if I were doing it, ooh, very nice. Healing Salve is awesome. That will be very beneficial. I'll put that... I don't think we need the caltrops at the moment. So my fix for Rid Reconstitution would be to make it like 66%, since it can do a 0 and a bleed, right? You have to start using it early. Driving like there's no police. Ooh. This is not the fight that I wanted. Because we don't have a great answer for for blinding this, I don't think. Ride like you're in Mississippi? I don't even know what that means. Doing this just to knock off the block, but we're gonna have a bad time when this thing fires. The elite nature of it is going to cause it to do a lot of damage. I know we're not getting any blight on it. Boom. Okay, well, at least it's only our frontliners that are getting wailed on. Hold on, let's check. Who do you need the most relationship with? Okay, let's bolster here in hopes that we get a positive interaction. We did not. I think we're gonna have a hard time getting this down before it gets a second shot off, which I'm not thrilled about. Yeah, the murder hobo did not fare well, but let's see. I'm going to. Gosh, why does it have so many block? It's kind of crazy. Certainly making it hard for us to put in the damage we need to. Okay, well then. At least we get some friendship from doing some healing, right? That's the good news. And then, oh yeah, I definitely want to bolster, but I think we have enough to be able to, and still safely get things done. We unfortunately, yeah, we're not going to get another heal off, but we do finish it successfully. That was not a great fight for us. Increased stacking of poultices is pretty worthless. We can at least put the trinket on one of our people, since currently we're trinket starved, but we're kind of hoping for let me look at the map here. Okay, so I think we have to take this resistance encounter if we want to get the rotten tomato. This is very unfortunate. I genuinely think that if we... Yeah, this is going to push us over to a -1, so we can't actually take you. So I think we have to take this one. But our relationships are just bad. Yeah, why does it have no operator? That's the real question, Zach. Everybody wants to go question mark. But so we have a resistance encounter here. We have one here. We need 2 more, which means our path is set. We're going to the right, and we're taking the stress, which doesn't feel good. So I think I read that. I think it's part of the tutorial that they tell you that you want to hit all of the road blockages that you can. So I'm relatively sure that is correct. Let's see. You're probably going to get stressed out. So I'm going to put a laudanum here. I'm just trying to get down some of our issues. That was a pretty weak hit. Oh, where's my plague grenade? So we're kind of hoping that this guy gives us 1 pip of stress so that I can get maximum healing out of the man-at-arms. There's the stress pip I needed. You cannot do anything now. Perfect. All right. The game is always trolling you. If I've learned one thing about Darkest Dungeon, it's that it needs your microphone specifically for its troll engine. Big hit there. Okay. Oh, you love to see that with the extra goodness. Almost there. We don't need that because I think we are going to get. We are going to get plenty of opportunities here. I want to get the heal off. That's my plan. 3, 4. We need to do a tiny bit of damage. This shouldn't get the kill. Perfect. All right. Now we get the heal. So Blue, I believe you. I'm just gonna need to see. Need to see a that written somewhere in patch notes because I have never seen it have that effect. Let's see. We can have Paracelsus go, but that's not going to get us much good. That just Blue. That just seems wrong to me.
Let it die.
It really is PS, to be sure. But I will watch as we go through these, and I will see if I ever see anything pop up down here when we hit chunks. Let's see. We need this fight in order to get the trinket, so that's really frustrating. Our relationships are crumbling. Howling End is doing work, though. I'll give it that. Tend the flock. I will look forward to it, for sure. Let's see. Let's put some damage in on you.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
So I don't like doing that, but I'm trying to keep damage off the occultist. Of course, not like the person right next to him was taunted or anything. Yeah, our situation here is not great. Yeah, exactly. Just another day in the darkest of dungeons. And everybody's at 4 stress, which is just the worst. I guess when in doubt, let's do that in hopes that maybe we get some positive benefit out of it. Alright, dropping the hammer. Taunt is just an optional thing. Like, okay, at least we can do some stress healing now. I'm going to pull him forward, which is guaranteed to hit because the corpses will go away. Oh, and now Bolster is on cooldown, of course. What a start. What a start. That was the only vision. I wanted to create a party that was going to despise itself, despite Like, as a side note, Peacemaker, plus 30% chance of positive affinity change. How does our Plague Doctor end up being the one that is hated first and foremost? Like, explain that one to me, please. Like, the only person that was supposed to be in good standing with everyone, our Plague Doctor, is the, I'm doing this. Getting people down to 3 pips diminishes the chances of badness. We don't have an easy way to get rid of Winded at the moment. Well, peanut butter spread 3 across the board. I miss Ounce of Prevention. That's all I have to say about that. All right. I guess we could have gotten a... Well, we picked up a mastery off that. That's something. And produces various concoctions and powders, I think, is good as well. God, still locked at... So, our negative afflictions don't wear off quickly. It's just our positive ones that turn around in about 2 seconds. Okay, hold on a second. We need to offload some garbage. Get rid of the stale bread. Yeah, we're gonna need like 5 roasts. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, also this is too many invigorating intoxicants. They are bad. Zach, are you a PR person for Red Hook? Because you certainly seem to have a handle on their stance on things. Okay, an Oasis. I feel like we've had really bad Everything is just driving a thing between our people, creating a schism. Wow, 3 stress healed and 5 flame, but maybe better than the alternative? I don't know. Let's look at the map. We need to go to the right. Almost everybody wants us to go to the cache, and we are going to go to the cache, so that's good. Yeah, the Oasis needs to be more impactful, too. Like, I can't imagine going out of my way to go to an Oasis, because, like, oftentimes it's just more negative relationship. No Slime Empire. What was that just happened with you? Also, the things that show up down at the bottom of the screen, it would really be beneficial if there was a log so you could go back and see them. Yeah, this is my first area, Blue. I just got started. Oh my gosh, more invigorating intoxicants. We have so many of these, and I just don't care about the Death's Door resist. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Now, we're not going to be able to use all of these. 4 inventory slots is nice. Increased stacking of poultices. Yeah, we're not going to do poultices. The Oasis needs a boss battle? That's an interesting idea. Okay, we need to get rid of some of this stuff. Let's see if... anybody... Yeah, we can put the caltrops there. And then we just need to get rid of... 1 pouch of lye. There we go.
Think carefully. Today's oversight is
All right, we're going right so that we can secure the rotten tomato. Because there were only 3 resistance encounters on this one. So that forced our hand quite a bit in terms of where we could go. Oh, good. It's Bad Breath Mick Backhandierstein. The fleshy backhand. So we get rid of that before it gets riposte, which is nice. Now, let's just get Taunt up. I like Men at War. Oh, you two, settle down. Oh, good. Adding 2 vulnerable to our... how are we doing on burn resist? That's not great. 85 blight, 50 blight. I guess we'll do that one. We didn't get it anyways. Oh, that's good. He hadn't taken any damage yet, but again, we got some stress problems. I'm gonna put 1 laudanum here because we're probably gonna do the stress heal anyways. I'm actually a little worried about us. I'm a little worried about us finishing this fight in time, actually. I see what you did there, Zach. I see what you did there. Yeah, we're just gonna move the Man-at-Arms up to try and get... That's a lot of vulnerable, but yeah, we only have 2 turns to get this worked over, so this is gonna be a little rough. Oh, I thought that was gonna be the kill. We gotta start making progress here. If I 2 to 4, 1 to 2. Let's get some more taunt up. That's too much value with him taking 6 per turn. Yeah, inhuman appetite. So we have to do 36 in what amounts to not that long. Now, strategic withdrawal. No, it doesn't even do more damage. Oh, bloody hooray. Oh, great. We also, if we fail this, we're going to come out of this with a serious problem. Final round. Is there any way we're doing 27 damage? Oh, including a Death's Door, we're not, actually, now that I look at it. Oh, and a stun? Yeah, not going to happen. We'll get some heals in. Oh, if we fail this, which it looks like we're going to, does that mean we don't get the, well, great. We don't get the reward, because that's going to be pretty disastrous. This is truly awful. So I have the upgraded Man-at-Arms for stress healing.
What matters most is we reach the mountain.
Let's see if this gave us the... Oh, this was only a road battle. That was only a road battle? Yeah, so I'm using bolster on the Man-at-Arms for stress reduction. That's the plan, and it's working not particularly well. Again, this is one of those things where the Jester is so head and shoulders above the rest for stress healing. That extra point, minus 3, is so much better than the -2 that you get. Okay, well, we have to do this, which means more negative relationship. Geez, that not getting the kill is a little bit of a bummer. This is probably a time where I want a Chaotic Offering to get some big hits down the road. I'm going to use Caltrops here to get it going. I probably shouldn't have wasted his strength, but... Okay, we get a good... I think a Magnesium Rain early here is probably worth it, even though it didn't hit very much.
Unavoidable end.
The Elvis hips? Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on. You two are the worst.
A slow suffering.
Okay, we'll get a heal there, hopefully. Oh, that dazed off of Resentful is very unfortunate. Let's do this to try and avoid... I don't remember the last time that happened. Let's see. 1. Okay, so that should get rid of you. Oh, that's a lot of... It's a lot of health that is missing from our friend here. But we're gonna do this for the defend. That gives him 1 block plus. 12 to 24. Let's just get rid of one of them.
Messy.
But effective.
The slow suffering begins.
Okay, we're keeping everyone alive, just barely. Oh, that takes 1 pip off. Like, yeah. We'll get a little bit of healing going on the front line here. And let's get the corpses taken out. Almost anyone can take a heal right now. I'm gonna go there. Oh, of course, there it goes back. I tell you what. So it seems like my experience is I see the things that build towards us maintaining our negative relationship. I just don't see the things that are harming our relationships. I wanna take this slow. So let's force this guy to attack Barristan with a block on. And I'm gonna put some heals in. Okay. The stress is just unbelievable. All right.
There is comfort in company.
All right. Let's take the heal on our Hellion and get out.
Our path.
That should secure us the trinket, if nothing else. Oh, and a 10% stun resist trinket, if ever we have needed something. I don't think we have much of anything here, so... Alright, and then what else are we going to get rid of? Do we... Yeah, we have combat items. We're almost there. Invigorating Intoxicant, I never use it. Ah, I see what you're saying now, Blue. I see what you're saying. So we did get the Rotten Tomato, though. I could not be more excited by the Rotten Tomato that we are about to receive, and we will not be going very far in the at the Edge of Oblivion. We just picked up 1. All right, yeah, I was gonna say we had 1 anti-venom already, so picking up a second one is okay. Now, I have said many times, and I believe it to be true, that the feature where we are now is the worst first zone to go to. It's very unforgiving, in my experience.
Steady yourself.
Well, that's a start. I'm not worried about it, so let's take some stress off. I also feel like Sacrificial Stab on kill should produce some value. I'll phrase it that way. Maybe the upgrade does. Oh, are we out of torch? Oh, we are out of torch. That's exciting. That means we're likely going to have a very bad time before we make it to the inn. Well, we'll eat one of the riposts. It's not the best, not the worst.
Steady yourself.
If they could not crit once, though, I don't know. Like, that sounds unreasonable. I apologize for my remarks. We have 2 people over 5 at the moment. Ooh, and a lot of blight.
A little help, impeccably timed.
Okay, only 1 over 5 now. Jeez. Can't catch a break with this guy. Okay, what's our play here? We're doing a truly terrible job at this fight. Bolster for that stress heal, but it's underwhelming, and I think that's our last battlefield medicine. Not a good sign. Okay, all we have left is this stupid goat monster.
The slow suffering begins.
Yep. And as... I want to see if Magnesium Rain, because it has no direct damage component, if it still triggers Riposte. It does not. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, we will not be pursuing more, because in what can only be considered a hilarious twist of fate, we are going to get ambushed by cultists before we get to the inn. So let me see what combat items we want. We're going to have to use some of these combat items, I think. The scrap grenade is a good one. The caltrops are good too. So yeah, so because we are currently at 0 torch, we are going to get a cultist ambush more than likely before we make it to the inn. Which is going to be bad. Oh, there it is. Surprise! Let's start working this one over. Oh, I should have changed the skills on our occultist. That was a mistake. Giving taunt to our Hellion is perhaps not a great plan. Let's get a chaotic offering rolling. We can scrap grenade here, but everyone has dodge. So I think we just pop a heal. Yeah. You two need to chill out. Really? That was 2 stress for you? My word. So that's the one that I wanted to use to get rid of everything. We're going to take some hits on him, so might as well get riposte up. Oh, the Hellion can handle the heat. But this Howling End is extremely sad. Because of the enfeeblement. Now the scrap grenade is money. Alright, that's pretty good. Oh, the blight getting resisted on that front one is very sad. $8 to 16. Why are you doing so little? Doesn't this usually do 12 to 24? Well, let's get rid of this guy. The cherubs are annoying. Beautiful. All right. Sometimes I wonder. It always goes stress, 2 other people get stress, back to stress on the first guy. Which is, like, not great. If we're being honest. I'm just trying to get the weakness off so that we can get a Howling End that isn't trash. I think we can hold off for a moment and stack up some blight here. I want to get this one. I want to get this one moving.
Can make all the difference.
The cherubs are just like little cheerleaders. The stress is insane right now. Ooh, crit heal though.
This wound at least has been tended to.
Oh, that was a min roll. If ever I've seen one. Hey, Spoons! Welcome, welcome. Let's see. I think we can't bolster this turn, so let's put this one on Death's Door, so hopefully it dies. We're gonna go into this inn feeling very sad. But Adrenaline Rush is good.
This wound at least has been tended.
The Deacon is dad. Nice. Okay. Howling End comes in. We're going to get a bolster here. Cat Spoons. Okay, well, that cultist encounter we survived. Oh, they're not even giving us a mastery for that. That feels a little bad. Better prices at shop. I don't think we've seen the Merchant's Guild seal before. I actually think I might hang on to that. Okay, so let's think Wainwright-wise. So we have 3 slots if we don't use the Infernal Flame, which right now we're hurting too much to anyways. So our 3 remaining slots I think would be produces, better price at shops. I don't know that I care about scouting field hospitals. So I'm going to let that one go. Now, we already have a 20% hit points, so I think I'll take that off. I'll give 15% hit points to you. Give that to you. And these basically don't matter. We'll keep the Dark Tribble, and let's just allocate some of these. We aren't having too many problems with blind. But, yeah, I'll let the milk-soaked linen go. Alright. Now we should make it to the inn. Famous last words. Slime mold. Josh isn't here, but thinking of you wherever you are, Josh. This run is just putting a hurt on us in a big way. Tomato time indeed, P.S.
We would come here in summers of
Okay, so we got Sneaky
to write.
on our Occultist. It's pretty good. Slayer of Fanatics, and then our Hellion got Blight Resist problem. Okay.
Amidst the spoils
There's the Rotten Tomato,
of unparalleled power.
which I think legitimately is pretty good. We'll put that there, and then our Occultist doesn't really need the speed, so they can take that. That can go away. Josh is here in our hearts. Okay, so let's see what we got here.
For wealth no longer has meaning.
Yeah, so the Whiskey Barrel has -2 stress. It did not give -2 stress the last time. I think we're probably going to grab it, though. Reverberating Redoubt is my favorite trinket of all time. But we do not quite have enough for it. Let's go to the Wainwright real quick and just
Planning and mindfulness, as vital
lock
to
those into
survival as
place.
sharpened steel.
We picked up 1 mastery. What is going on here with the mastery? This is insanity. See, Boudica didn't get, didn't get it because she doesn't drink, I presume. That's my guess. So let's see. Everyone hates everybody, right? Everyone's neutral except for these two. So here's the question. I think I'm going to use this to try to... Oh, the relationship blocks it. Oh, so you can't use this on people who already don't like each other. Because I don't think they have any other reason, so... Yeah, okay. That's not... The Songbook of Amorous Ballads does not indicate that, but I guess the next best thing that we can do is probably... The Occultist? Who should the Occultist get hooked up with? Theodoric? Alright. I'd ruin their relationship. Cool. Wow, they went from even to 1 pip away from hating each other's guts. What? Wait, this is blocked by their relationship? Why is Pipeweed blocked by their relationship? Am I missing something? These two have a slightly positive relationship. Blocked by relationship. Every time I click on Theodoric. So maybe if you have any maxed negative, you can't use Pipeweed? Okay. I don't know. Just say no to Pipeweed. Noted. We'll probably pick up the boxing gloves, too. Because at least we can get a bit of stress healing out of it. Okay. Alright, we spent a lot there, and we only got 1 mastery, which is pretty horrifyingly bad. Plague Grenade's a good go-to. I think probably Howling End, though, is the best choice. It's toe-to-toe, just because toe-to-toe gives us a way to get rid of Winded, which we currently do not have. Oh, what's going on with the music skipping? That's its own kind of problem.
Rain, fire, and rot. Is there no sanctuary from this madness?
Apparently too much of a buzzkill. So it's all hope, so we don't care about either of these. We're going to go to the Tangle, I think. Okay, this is really starting to bother me that the music is skipping. We may have to exit and re-enter the game. Ah, just more things. Let's see. We could pick up another boxing glove, but I don't think that's necessary. We're gonna go to the Tangle. What do we spend our mastery on? Probably Howling End. Make it more likely to get that one shot. Okay. I'm gonna exit to the main menu, I think, and come back in to see if that resets the music being bugged. Apologies for that. Well, it got rid of all our people. Are you kidding? It just reset all of our stuff. It didn't save the progress here. Oh, except that the items are gone from here, but the stress is back?
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
Well, we found a bug. Because there's no longer a whiskey barrel in here. Oh, and the audio is still foobarred. But yeah, now our stress is off the charts, whereas we got it down to 0 before. I don't know what to make of that. I guess we can reuse this stuff. The stuff that we have left, but... Well, the Amorous Songbooks ballad has no longer reaped its reward, so I guess we can try that again. Nope, still ruined everything. I guess it was pre-programmed to do that. Oh my gosh. You picked up Winded, great. You picked up Thin-Blooded. Melodophobic, or Melophobic. Alright, well. 15% damage? Was that on you? Abort, abort! Let's see, alright. Well, we're worse for wear, to be sure. We didn't get the advantage of the whiskey barrel. I guess technically we can buy the boxing gloves. Still? Oh, now he's winded, so he can't do that. How lovely. Alright. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Alright, well, for the YouTube audience who may be a little confused, I was having an audio issue with the game, so I exited to the main menu, and when I came back, all of the stress relief that we had done was reset. So, we have a lot more stress than we had at the end of the last episode, for those watching at home. I think we'll probably go to the Hero Shrine, because we're absolutely starving for mastery.
Today's oversight is tomorrow's regret.
Doesn't matter. We're not really looking for a battle. Excuse me, we're not looking for road battles or anything else. Oh, look, they're fighting. But that makes sense, because Theodoric is pissed. Oh, we got a little slime mold. Ooh, 4 laudanum is nothing to sneeze at. Let's give that to... not to you. Give that to you. Alright. So we're either going to the cache or the question mark. I will let the, Yeah. Mastery is for chumps, and also definitely the progression within the game that has the biggest positive impact. Okay, question mark, cache. What was that noise? So if we go cache or we go question mark, we end up at this question mark. I'm gonna go right. Since we know we're gonna be doing a stress heal on our man-at-arms no matter what. Oh, it's an oasis. How nice. Those work out so well for us so often. So Paracelsus or Theodoric could benefit greatly from one. Okay, these 3 all want to leave, which means that historically, they at least become friends. Okay, yeah, so see, that was a huge relationship boon for them. Minor hit here. I feel like... well, I mean, good things, but we didn't get the stress heal, which we could have taken, but it would have caused our man-at-arms to be hated by everyone. Which seems like a bad thing to choose. Oh, good. A pouch of... or neutralizing powder. I will throw you away. So rare that that is a consumable that I'm excited about. Okay. I'll let a little bit of money go to keep our torch up, I think. Oh, I picked up another whiskey barrel. That's almost an apology for that. I'm not going to use the shrine map. Ah, the open mouth chewer Theodoric. They'll be singing the song of his people forever. Wow, this is an intimidating one. Ooh, there's our first rotten tomato. Proc. We like rotten tomato. Seems good. I'm going to use a laudanum to take their stress down 1, since the stress heal wasn't going to affect the plague doctor anyways. We're drowning in whiskey at the moment. That's for sure.
A slow dissection, an unavoidable end.
Anytime you want to hit into a block plus, I will take it. Oh, double crits? Is it my birthday? Okay, stress is looking a little better. Everybody's below the 4 pip threshold. Free mastery for that is pretty good. But yeah, our Hellion is going to crit 25% of their attacks, basically, moving forward. So the Rotten Tomato is very strong. I'd like a Plagued Cleaver. What else would I like? I wouldn't mind some Darkness Trinkets. Well, we've already gotten twice as much mastery in this section as we got in the last one. Alright, where to now, party? We got 2 for the question mark and 2 for the fight. Question mark and the fight both go to the lair. Are we doing the general with this party? We have decent consumables. I'm tempted to do it. And if we're going to do that, I think we go with this. Let me look at the... what are the consumables that we're actually sitting on? We have an incendiary cocktail, laudanum, and an Ichor bomb. That's not that much, but we do have a good... Well, our damage is pretty bad for the general. Yeah, but we have to do something at some point. I'm going to go to the question mark because I'm hoping it's something valuable. Oh, also a resistance encounter. Okay. We don't mind Theodoric popping up to 5 stress. We do mind Theodoric ruining their relationship with Boudica. Leave or fight and fight? We fightin'. Do it. Oh, this is actually, with Frenzied is actually kind of a scary crew. I think we put in damage on this guy because he hits hard. Oh, missing the second one there was a little bit of a bummer. Theo hungers for sure. Of them just ignoring taunts. I know that he can hit with that attack on that slot and just chooses not to. It's a slap in the face. I'm waiting for the crit to pop up on before I use Howling End, which might be a mistake. We're getting free taunt back here. Free taunt that does nothing, specifically.
This is no time to falter.
What good is taunt if it... There's our crit. Does feel good when that lands. I did not see Nintendo Direct. Anything interesting? All right. Victory, but at what cost? So I will admit, I guess technically I have a Switch. But I have played a vanishingly small amount of Switch games. But might be something that I add to the list at some point in the future. I'd have to get a capture card. At the moment, I have a capture card for my camera, but I guess I would need to run 2 capture cards to be able to play Switch games. Ooh. Okay, so if we're going into the general, let's talk this through for a second. So we have Plague Grenade, which is absolute money against the general. We have Abyssal Artillery, which we're going to use every time against the general also. We're going to be taunting with Retribution probably every single time, and then we're going to be Howling Ending, and I guess we probably want to have Raucous Revelry on our bar as well, because we're not going to have a lot of ways to get rid of Winded. And then our combat items good. Oh, I remember the Chrono series. All these remakes. Do we not have new games to play? Is that not a... Or do we not have new games to make?
A general and his loyal lumbering guard.
So I think opening with a Magnesium Rain is pretty clutch here. Get everybody cooking. One down. I don't like the vulnerable here, because they're going to get a lot of actions. So I think I'm actually going to bolster to remove the weakness, get our stress down, and give me a minute to get things into position. So I remember Chrono Trigger for sure. But this was a different one, right? Chrono Cross. I don't think I'm familiar with Chrono Cross.
On to the next.
That's some new spam. I am unfamiliar with that particular spam. Congratulations, K-Side, for innovating on the spam game. Now we can Retribution, I think. I would like to get Retribution upgraded, just because I think that the value of being able to... Oh, 3 was really weak sauce for that hit. And, of course, living at 1... Put some damage in on this guy. Honestly, I think we stress heal here. Our hit points are a little dicey. This guy's gonna live for a little bit, and that might be good for us to get some more healing. So I'm not gonna rush it. Chrono Cross is the sequel, not the squeal. The squeal, you say? She's gonna do her own magic with Adrenaline Rush. Now we'll at least put this guy on Death's Door. All right, we are advancing. A lair with so little mastery is probably unwise. I'm not holding out for the crit, I think, this time around. Seems like they have more hit points this time around. Get everybody burning.
An unavoidable end.
Mine too. Mine too, Blue. Oh, come on. Did a good thing there. Oh, wait. That was a negative interaction that just yielded a positive outcome? Okay. I think we can get the kill on this guy with a second... Well, we don't have a second Howling End, do we? We'll knock off the taunt anyways. Our Abyssal Artilleries aren't hitting very, very assertively. Advance Wars. Like, does this guy just have, like, a little get-out-of-jail-free card that says, no, of course you don't have to, attack the taunt, even though you can? A little bit spicy there. A DLC for Mario Kart 8. More carts? What does a DLC for Mario Kart look like? More tracks, probably. Yes, I am talking about the bishops, who have a tendency to never attack, despite there being taunts on the front line. And they absolutely can attack frontline units. I am 89% sure. Oh, bloody hooray. All right. Some friendships are being created. I don't think we need to heal the Hellion, because the Hellion's going to get healing every time she attacks. Chris Pratt is going to be Mario for Mario Kart 8. It's a me, Chris Pratt, EO. That still remains the weirdest casting. The Mario casting is amazing.
A little help, impeccably timed.
Get out of here, Bishop.
But effective.
Okay. Let's see if we get anything good from the general. Oh, we get the "You Never Get to Move" trinket. Oh, increasing positive banter. They're not great trinkets, but all right. Let's see if we get wasted here by the general.
Retreated, undying, into a dream, and there he must stay.
Here goes nothing. The Ichor Bomb technically does. No, we got to get this. We got to get this rolling. We can't afford not to. Big first hit there. This is the one turn. No, I think we just Abyssal Artillery all day, every day. Okay. We're spending a lot here, but the hope is that we're going to get just a crazy amount of dots going. And I half don't know what to do with you. We'll probably need some stress healing, but it sounds like Nintendo Direct was pretty action-packed. Rusty, no, I've never played Tainted Grail. I'm sorry if you got the impression that I had Tainted Grail content. I'm recognizing that between the Howling Ends, we don't have a lot of good stuff to be doing there. Gonna put a laudanum there. And then I think we just swing. Yeah, I have not played Tainted Grail. I have watched some people play Tainted Grail. I am curious about Tainted Grail, but... Oh, no worries. Oh. See? He has the ability to attack here. He just chooses not to. I think we do that for safety's sake. Oh, the resist hurts. The resist hurts a lot. Let's see, let me hit you, and then I think we do need to just keep leaning into this. Like, Retribution is not causing attacks. Okay, I'll put it on the list, Rusty, for sure. Okay, I can't see the dots that are going on, apparently. But everybody's getting stressed. I'm not feeling good about our pacing right now. The general is taking a lot of damage, and his health bar is not moving. Wow. That's not that long ago to have sunk that much time in. Very impressive, Rusty. We're going to have some meltdowns here pretty soon, I think. If I don't, well, even if I do, and I don't want to be spending time stress healing. Come on. Like, taunt. Taunt here. You have the ability to hit here. When I see a taunt enemy, I can't do anything about it. Absolute horse hockey. This may be the end of our party. I don't know that we don't have enough healing to get ourselves back on, and I really should have. So we do this, and then we're in real trouble because our Plague Doctor gets locked, and then I don't think we can do anything. Okay. So we need to Iron Swan because we have to hit the back row 3 times. I wonder too, Kat, because what I can say is it works asymmetrically, right? So for me, I get locked out of using abilities that don't target the thing with taunt, and that is not the same. That's not the same way that it works for the computer, where the computer seems to be able to use whatever ability it wants, if we're being honest. Come on. Like... yeah, it's... well, there's 2 negative affinities. Oh. I mean, if taunt worked, right, and he was only doing Unsettling Whispers on Barristan, things would be in a slightly different position right now. But as it stands... I think you heal yourself here. But if he pushes us down again, we're in trouble. I think we got to roll the dice on pushing back the growth, as much as I hate to. But if he keeps doing that that back line, we're just going to lose 2 of our folks. I mean, Blue, there's nothing in the general's description that would indicate that. So if that's the case, I mean, maybe, but, you know, like... it is early access, Rusty, for sure. I guess I made a mistake and should have had Rid Reconstitution on my bar, but the general goes after here, so we have taunt up already, so there's not much else that we can do. Oh, no, we need to Iron Swan. Well, we're supposed to be getting 1 more action here. Well, if we Iron Swan here, that pushes back the growth, and then we can do a heal on Paracelsus, assuming they don't both die. That's a big hit. Okay, who do we heal? I think we heal here because Plague Grenade is more useful. I might be able to do it blue, but only time will tell. He has 58 hit points. That's a lot of hit points, if I'm being honest. And this is another thing that is important. I don't know how many uses of battlefield medicine our Plague Doctor has. I think they may have used all of them. Which is not great. I think I Adrenaline Rush. Yeah. And then I risk the... Oh, we do still have one of battlefield medicine. Alright, I want to avoid the Death's Door. Now when there's no taunt, Barristan gets wailed on. That's bad, though. That's what we didn't want. We just lost, we just lost a character. We may get him back with this. Okay. Hopefully we get back our action. I'm not thinking we're not going to get away out of this one. So... Oh, and that pushed it back all the way. That's interesting. That's surprising to me. So this is a new thing that we just learned here. There's the meltdown. Yeah, I thought we had used all three, but we'd only used two, it looks like. We have not much in the way of... Yeah, only a flesh wound. Yeah, P.S. We haven't seen anything from Rotten Tomato. This is not from Rotten Tomato, but... We are getting there on the general. I seem to remember the general has like 50% Death's Door resist too, if I'm citation needed, but well, now we can't do anything. Now we have no heals. Almost there though. Alright, we just gotta push them over. There's no alternative here. Oh, only getting 2 on that is very unfortunate. Barristan may die here. Creeping Growth is fine. Oh, of course, the freaking daze. Does that Death's Door you? You're still at 1? Are you joking me? All right, we've put him on Death's Door. Let me look at his Death's Door resist again, though. Hello? Do we soft lock? Oh, there it goes. All right. 50% Death's Door resist. Alright, we flip the coin and we get it. Was it worth it? No. No, it was not worth it. We're at full negative relationships, I think, pretty much. Let's check. Yep, bad, bad. Bad, 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 bad. Everyone has 2 negative relationships, except for the Hellion. It certainly does not, all party comps are not made equal. So on Death's Door, extra action, Footman's Grog. Am I ever going to use that? No. I'm not planning on, well, we might lose someone. So I'll get rid of that. I'll get rid of that. I think Paracelsus has just terrible trinkets, so we'll put that on and that on, I think, probably. I'm keeping this just in case we have a death. Increased positive banter we want, for sure. I don't think this is turning into an Infernal Flame run, so I'm getting rid of that. We're struggling way too hard. And now, let's just distribute some stuff. Chalk dust, not useful. All right. And now we continue on. Oh, we have a cultist encounter right around the corner. How lovely. Nothing whiskey can't fix. Amen to that. An elite antiquarian. I was just thinking what would be super fun. It was an elite antiquarian fight. I could Raucous Revelry to try and keep the stress off, but I think we just do that. That would be my expectation too, Rusty, but things have been a little awkward in the beginning phases here. Oh, Festering Vapors. That you don't like to see that right off the get-go. That's not going to do much, but we just have to remove baddies from the equation. Okay, so I think we do that. And then Battlefield Medicine, does it really not cure both me and them? Looks like it doesn't, so I have to do this. I guess maybe that's only the upgrade that does. We're in a lot of trouble here. This Antiquarian, I think, is going to kill us. Put some blind on this guy just because they're annoying. And then taunt up. But yeah, the occultist is in a lot of trouble. I'm doing that for the defend, the block plus, and a little bit of stress healing. Okay, we do get... See, we really need this, but... I don't want to lose the occultist, so... I guess Raucous Revelry is a stress heal for everybody. The problem is we just need healing. I can't catch a break. This guy, he's blinded. He's shooting through the blind. Nothing matters. He's ignoring the taunts. So we're just going to have to take some Death's Doors, because if I don't start putting damage in on this back line, they're going to kill us by death by 1,000 cuts type of thing. So I don't know what else to do. Like, we just need this guy to go away so that we're taking less damage. Oh my gosh. The stress healing is insane. Somebody else has a Band-Aid. So we got that going for us. I don't remember who else has the bandages, but I gave 2 people bandages. Oh, it might have been the occultist.
Dragged back from the brink.
Oh, of course, right? How dare you take him off of Death's Door? Oh, my word. 3 to 6. Try and keep the Plague Doctor alive. but at what cost? We beat the general only to get ambushed by the antiquarian. It feels sad. Okay, you're eliminated, but very sad. Very, very sad. All right, Blue and Rusty, you two. Settle down, all right? It's the game is hard. We all appreciate the hardness of the game, and also like to complain when the game is hard, because that's rewarding in its own right. 26-point nervous stab from the antiquarian. Be afraid, be very afraid.
Each covets what the other has, and plots to take it.
All right, well, I think we have to adrenaline rush here, which is not the thing you want to be doing when your whole party is basically dead. Also, dear Rotten Tomato, 25% of the chance at turn start, I will call foul on that. And now we're having the same glitch we were having before with the audio, which is endlessly infuriating to me. We're getting audio skipping issues, which is just so annoying. Okay, so the question becomes... We'll put that up because at least the Hellion can heal themselves. Oh, the audio issues are vicious at the moment. I wonder if we... Oh, hello. Why is that only 18? Oh, you are winded. Okay. So this could be hypothetically recoverable. If we don't lose another person. But, oh my gosh, the audio issues are insane right now.
For every missed calculation, a consequence.
Okay. Well then. Okay, so for the moment, I'm going to zero out the music because it's just the audio engine is dying a slow and terrible death. Let's look at the map. How bad off are we? We have a cultist encounter we can hopefully skip. Then we can go to the field hospital, I don't know, buy some laudanum, and then we'll be fine. But yeah, Darkest Dungeon. I chose to play you a day early, and you're just Alright, everyone wants to leave. That's great. I don't want to get a cultist ambush, so we're gonna do it this way. Alright, we may be going no audio at all here for a moment, because the game engine seems to be very unhappy with me. Actually, let's I'm gonna... There we go. pause the recording. I'm going to exit the game completely. Give me one moment here. Sorry for the technical difficulties. But I like the game sounds. So we'll relaunch Darkest Dungeon and see if that corrects the issue. They do not. It is skipping once again. I can already hear it. Hey, Lucky Dane. Welcome. Sorry for the technical difficulties, everyone. This is very frustrating for me as well. Nope. They are still foobarred in a huge way. That's pretty uncool. Well, we will continue. But I'm pretty unhappy about it. Please tell me we have the same options here. All right. It's like, oh, I just chose the torch one. That's ill-advised. Now we're going to get a cultist ambush. Our loathing is also maxed out. Oh, and now there's no loathing. What the heck? Did I just feel like I'm hallucinating here? So if we can get out of this zone, that's trash. Let's get rid of that. Thin-blooded is a little annoying. Lost in time is a little annoying. We do have some money, so I'll get rid of that. And then nothing here looks that interesting. So I'm just going to get 4 laudanum. Yeah, that's bad. It made 2 stacks of 2 laudanum. Don't ask too many questions about that. Or there we go. Put the laudanum there. Put this here. We do have a resistance encounter that we'll probably try to dodge. Okay, and actually we're going to be going for a more basic build. The occultist just doesn't have it going on. So we'll do vulnerability hex instead to try and line up a really huge howling end. The silence is deafening on this one. Oh my gosh, we're on 3 people, and we get a roadside shambler fight. I love it. Also, we just hit for 12 with Howling End, which feels quite terrible. I love to hate this. Like, this is so fittingly awful that this is going down like this. And I'm so sad because I'm not even sure I'm going to put this up on YouTube because because things are so craptacular between the audio issues that we're having, etc. Like, I don't want to put up a bad product, but this is just, it's hilarious. Like, it's too painful to even consider. That we would find ourselves toe-to-toe with a Shambler right after an Elite Antiquarian, and a Resistant Shambler at that, so we can't even blight it to save our lives. There's a meltdown. We need to Adrenaline Rush here, because we need the sustain from the Hellion. And we need the heals. Gonna keep using the Laudanum to try and keep stress under control. Potentially not useful. Also, Tomato, where are you? We haven't had a crit in like a month. Keep those heals coming. Oh my gosh. Did they just fall out of hate with one another? Is such a thing even possible? I had hope for a moment there, but I think that my hope may have been misfounded. Yeah, I think we're cruising for a bruising right now. Oh my gosh, yeah. The Clapper Claws are gonna get us. We can't really dot him. Just, it's not happening. So we might as well be healing. Oh, because the Plague Doctor is on Death's Door, they got an extra action. That's fun. No, I think we need to swap there. Oh my, oh my. Yeah, I might as well play Grenade, even though I don't think it's going to land. Oh my gosh, we landed a Blight. Yep. There goes that. Howling End is on cooldown. I think we do that because we need to keep the healing going. Because there's a possibility our Hellion survives. Oh my gosh. Okay. Noted. I wish this guy would come a little closer. My secret technique? I'm not sure what that is, Blue. I think it's getting wrecked at the moment. Oh, that's... We don't even have Battlefield Medicine. We may get the Shambler down, though. Probably not. That's probably very unlikely, actually. Oh, we do get the crit. He shambled his last shambles. Okay, that's not great. You don't love to see that. The Dazed is probably going to kill... is probably going to kill our Hellion before we get the Shambler dead. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty unlikely for us to survive. Because remember, this isn't a real action. She's going to get pushed back. Yeah, there she goes. Yep, and now we can't do much of anything here. Oh my, that was a bad one. And the technical difficulties are killer too. Jester only, gain an improved dodge on miss with the severed finger. Seems very interesting. And then stout, max HP and disease resist. Okay. Yeah, we're still getting issues. Okay. So that was an interesting one. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to need to stop stream to try to fix the audio issues that I'm having. I may be back to play a little bit more. Like, there's another 3 hours of streaming that I would like to do. But I'm going to have to end stream and come back in a bit. So if people want to hang around and come back, that's awesome. But yeah, I need to reset some audio devices and try and figure out if I can get this working. So I'm sorry, and I'll see y'all in a little bit, maybe.